Going live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Games with Terry. I'm your host,
Hi,
Terry, and
everybody.
joining me is Terry, and everyone is Terry today.
Hello.
Today we're playing Chains of Terry, in which we play Terry, who's attempting to rescue Terry.
That sounds about right. I
Yes,
stopped paying attention to the story a few streams ago, so I'll just believe you when you say that.
there's there's no fucking point to paying any attention to this story. We're basically just going through the motions.
Just to get to the end of the game, yeah.
Okay, first of all, we have a chandelier. Oh well, let's
Share the game with Terry is an important step.
share the game with Terry. It is his namesake after all, as we've
Yes.
established. Okay, here we go. We're sharing the
There we
game with
go.
Yes, we're sharing the game with Terry. Uh, I'm a little bit tired today. I just got back from a 3 day convention. I went to an anime convention. It is the first convention I've ever been to, and I gotta tell you what. Usually I hear about something like that and I think, God, that's gonna suck and everyone there's gonna be weird. And you want to know what, Terry? Everyone there was weird, and that's
Of
kind of
course
what
they
made
were.
it. Well, yeah, that's what kind of made it fun though, because I'm
Yeah.
weird as it turns out, and
Yeah.
it's kind of comfortable to be around weird people when you're weird.
Well, that was basically when I was playing this online game called Discworld Mud. They did a meetup in England, and I went to that, and everyone was weird, and that's good because it meant I fit in.
Exactly. I gotta tell you, I had a goddamn ball there, Terry. It was great. I want to go back next year. It was awesome.
Ha! Gay.
Exactly, Terry. Gay, but in a good way.
Yes. Uh, Lisa says how many furries? It was like probably like
Uh,
50%.
no. It wasn't 50%. There were definitely furries there. Don't get me wrong. And it wasn't like half furry either. They went full furry, like the outfit and everything. It was I won't lie to you. I contemplated getting a picture with one because I because I thought it'd be funny, but
Okay.
I decided against it because
Cute.
people already talk about me way too much. Uh,
Well, you don't have to share it online. You could have just had the picture taken as a like a keepsake, I guess.
well, no, but if I don't share it, then there's no point to the joke. It's a joke,
Oh, you mean?
Terry.
Oh, okay. I thought you just wanted it as a like memento of your time at the convention.
No. I took a picture with a Pikachu, except my mouth was open and I looked like an idiot. Uh,
Duh.
Yes. Anyway, hello to everybody out in Chatland tonight, including but not limited to Keeverdam, Mike R, Wandering Lisa, and Duck Dog. And in case
He
you
was
weren't,
expecting it to be a tuba convention.
uh, Duck Dog, we already have those. It's called Tuba Christmas. It happens every
Yes.
year. Uh, anyway, where was it? We were in the middle of, hopefully toward the end of this game. Uh,
We
it's
have to be getting close to the end.
it's called The Dark Eye Chains of Satinav. I still have no idea who Satinav is.
I think Satinav is like the god of this particular setting.
Terry, stop! Don't try to make sense of whatever this thing is. And
Yeah, but I've from context that from back when I was paying attention, I think Satinav was meant to be like the god of this setting, but I could be wrong. I stopped paying attention, so maybe it's not.
yeah. So anyway, last we left off, we were in the middle of the school or whatever magic universe. I assume this is like the Harry Potter school, except poor and medieval. Uh, and in our inventory, we have A knife? That's not
That's
a
not a
knife.
knife.
Yeah. We share a brain, you and I.
Yeah.
Flintstone and Tinder. That's not the Fred variety, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And not the gay website. Uh,
Yeah. Yes.
uh, uh, Herbarium or Herbarium. I don't know how it's pronounced. A bloody pitchfork, a clay jug, a recipe.
Gwynling's remedy against the crow's curse. I need 1 mandrake, 1 yaruga, 2 ounces of thrashbeard, something that attracts crows, and something that contains
I think
fairy
we already made
magic.
that.
In
Yeah, we
brackets,
did.
presumably, all of that together is heated in a glass bulb.
Yeah, we already did that, so that entire dialogue was meaningless. Um, a magician's hat, which
Mm.
is useful for something. I mean,
Yeah.
well, can we put it on? No, we can't put it on.
Yeah.
A magic glass, magic, because they're being quirky by saying
Yeah.
a decanter. I believe it's filled with wine, and an Eus tablet, which has numbers on it that we've already used.
Yeah.
The chandelier can neither be moved up nor downwards.
So you could have just said it can't be moved.
Well, no, it can be moved side to side,
Ah.
which might be relevant somehow.
Finally, a
I
tablet I
suspect
can
not,
read, which
given its
doesn't
location.
automatically
But
mean that I understand it all. The Cage of Asmodeus, to keep
mm.
valuable or forbidden artifacts. Surrounded by cumulative destroyer magic. Be very aware. Destroyer
Ooh.
magic is conferred to every object or subject that comes into contact with the cage, whether directly or indirectly. Whatever falls into the cage cannot escape forevermore. Invisible threads of power hold the desideratum in the middle of the cage.
Okay, so we need to find a way to disable the cage.
I guess.
Well, why not?
Not even fairy magic. This
Yeah.
doesn't yield. No, what use is that supposed?
So Jack just
I need to
came
focus.
back from a gay anime thing, and now he's playing a game of fairies.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
And we have Frosted Glass in chat.
Yes.
Speaking of gay things, hi Frosted.
Yeah.
And we're gonna send Frosted a link to this because
Yeah.
I I don't know, but we're going to send one to him anyway, and maybe he'll appreciate it, but he won't because he's a goddamned ingrate. Here we go. I'm sending you the link now, you fucking prick. Uh, so why don't you join us, you son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah. And hello, Blue Eyed Scream 76. Hello. Wouldn't it be funny if I just berated the hell out of Frosted Glass
Yeah.
without him
Yeah.
even present on like every stream?
Yeah.
Just to be a dick about it.
It's frosted. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, so I do this and he says, which isn't really
Hmm.
discounting it at all.
It's not anything.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah. That was smart.
Let's touch it.
Ah! What the devil?
Yeah. What the devil?
Ah!
And Frosted says give him 5 to 10. I'm assuming he means minutes, but he did not clarify. He may mean hours.
Finally, which does. I can't think of any. Why on earth?
Yeah.
Not It doesn't work.
Doesn't work that way.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? We got a chandelier. Oh wait, hold on. We can put the magic hat on the chandelier.
Ah, I'm not sure what that accomplishes, but cool.
And we can put. I don't even know what that is. What did we put in it? Oh, with
Good.
wine.
The
Oh, we
wine.
filled it with wine because, wine.
Wine goes in a hat. Why doesn't
Then
it
the
go in a
wine
hat?
will run through the hole into the cage, or through the cage, be that as it may. This doesn't get me closer to retrieving the artifact.
There you go. You've got a wine hat.
This doesn't...
Well, what? What? Why? Why?
Good.
Okay. So this is. What?
Then the wine will run through the hole into the cage, or through the cage, be that as it may. This doesn't get me closer to retrieving the artifact.
Okay, so why the fuck
I'll
did I
leave it
do
like
it?
that. I guess the wine
Yeah.
can't be saved anyway.
Okay, so the wine runs through the cage. So what? What was the purpose of this?
I wish I could tell you. But you now have wine. That's a thing.
Okay, so maybe 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 there's a book.
Maybe.
Um
Ah, in order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, if only I... The fairy scholar has all the Perhaps I can find some...
Don't bother. Magistra de
Here's some... It is said about dark druids that they can exchange, then they migrate from until some... But though...
Okay, so that didn't help with anything at all.
No.
Why, and... Efferdan There's the story about how he set forth, but he was wounded on the journey.
Duck Dog says you had
I
the
don't have
wine
that
selected when you went to grab the hat, so maybe that had some relevance.
There's a note about regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance. How did he get... Was he a druid? He seemed... The examination of it... I don't need to know.
You had the wine selected when you went to grab the hat?
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, I see.
My arm is...
No, it's just a single object. It is magician's hat with wine.
Yeah.
I'll leave it. I guess the... This doesn't... Not like this. Then the
Doesn't yield anything, Jack.
doesn't work. Nonsense. I can do better. Empty. Why should I? I'm not sure. Of course. I'll leave it. I guess the one...
So let's see. That was useless. Let's try up here. This guy.
And tall person is saying hello in chat.
Hi, tall person. I hope you're having a good one. Tall person is one of the first people to this stream. I assume because he either hates us or hates himself.
One of the
But
two.
we appreciate your patronage regardless.
Yeah.
Good people. Tall person's
Yeah.
good people. And hello to Mr. Yes.
And he was actually pretty lucky because he was saying YouTube didn't notify him, but he still got here before we actually started doing much of anything in the game because the start of the stream was just you talking about the anime thing. So he, despite YouTube's efforts, he didn't actually miss the game.
Yes.
Eos causa Disney script.
Eos.
Is this? Well, I guess this is. Is this? Well,
Mm.
I hope.
And the magician, once again, doesn't help us with anything. And this isn't really a help with anything. Is there anything outside?
All the others went. Nobody's fighting anymore.
Mm.
Hey, can I use your dead body for something?
There's no coming back.
And
Great.
tall person says these not good people.
Hilda
He
will
most
know how.
warns the disabled to teach them to rely on others and be lazy. Mwahahaha.
That's right, folks. Never help the disabled, or else you'll go to hell!
And you'll deserve it.
Hello!
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if the crows are cursed or not. My life is forfeit. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
I've succeeded in doing.
Yeah. If the word is grayed out like that, you can't do anything with it anymore.
Oh, okay. Castle guard. The herb stand.
Mm.
Herb. Oh, I can do something with this guy.
Those they must have. Every bird can be.
When I came back to the town, all I could sell.
I'll
Oh,
leave you-
that's just the line of dialogue that gave you the thing in the first place.
No, I don't see anything. Hold on. What do we got? What do we got over here? We got anything over here? Yeah. Anything, buddy?
Go all the way back to the start of the game,
Yeah.
trying to figure out something you can do to go forward.
Fairy gate. Mandrakes.
Rotten and you wouldn't even throw.
Can we set them on fire? How
Yeah.
about you? That's some gay shit.
Yeah.
You're lame. Your whole family is lame. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can fix
One of
this.
the rare things that I would never attempt to break. I've
Yeah.
learned how to use
You're not going to
magic
break his
properly.
parents.
I can't do anything with it.
Yeah. Tall person is getting fed up and he's giving you advice in chat.
Now we'll do another. You have everything you need to solve the puzzle, and don't forget you can break and fix things. Okay. I will attempt to fix this thing.
Yeah. So,
Let me in. Let me
Good.
in. Well, see, here's the thing. I click on that and it doesn't break it.
Not this way.
Well,
click
then
on
there's
the-
got to be something in your inventory that you
Nonsense.
can break.
Not.
Yeah. Hold on. No. Okay. Let's try this connector.
Curses. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, you broke it. Good one, Jack.
That doesn't help. I can't think of it. For the sake of all.
Good. Smash.
No.
Good.
Not like. Nonsense.
Okay, so I got no. Stop.
Well,
About this.
I
You.
can do better than. Oh, damn it.
Yes. He's not a smart person.
Why must I? I could really use. It isn't good.
Well, I mean, the obvious thing would be to try the other cracked thing in the artifact.
What if I just let them drop in? The
There you
shards hover in there like the wooden ring.
Okay. And then I fix. Oh, this is the stupidest. This is the stupidest solution, Terry.
Yeah.
This is a
course
damned
it is.
stupid solution. This is a damned stupid solution.
And now you just wait for Carrie to get on stage and you dump the pig's blood on her.
Exactly. Hey, Frosted.
Hey, Frosted.
Or should I say, fellow Jitster?
Jitster?
That's what it says on my screen. I've got Jack Gunsky and
Don't
fellow
break-
Jitster.
Hey,
Says-
nigga, what's happening?
And it's Jitster with a hard R, just so you know.
So are you just
So
like
much
trying to
for
make
your
some punch or
invincible
something? What?
cage.
We were trying
What
to get
punch?
that wooden ring. We were trying to get it out of the cage, and he just did.
Okay, we got the ring now. The one
Yeah.
ring to rule them all. Hey, you want a ring, guy?
Scars.
I don't think he does.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah. It's the only
Hey.
one I got.
Hey, you want a ring?
Look, Giacomo, the seer's ring.
By all the stars. In the meantime, I've read through more of the magician's analysis.
Do you know what exactly the thing does now?
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
The raven's feather. From my dream.
That's right. The target must be near the
Do you ever
artifact too.
talk like
How
such
does
a
it
fag?
engage the magic?
If you speak the word...
Hey, careful,
magic
you're
of
the
the
guy
ring
who
is
plays
engaged immediately.
Pathfinder here. This is your
Alas,
fault.
Yeah.
it says its magic is spent for the most part already.
What does that mean?
It can only be used once more.
This bunch of gay.
You have no response. I'm the guy who just came back from the anime convention and I got you with one. What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Who's Magister Oakward?
Pathfinder's
got
better than
nothing.
anime, alright?
What?
Keeper of the
Yeah.
Seer's ring. He's locked himself in his study for
Pathfinder's
days.
more
You'll find a
respectable than
chamber
anime.
Right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. You don't even know if he's still alive.
Which one is gay again? And tall
Yeah.
person answers correctly, which is yes. Everybody gay.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Who's
gay.
Magister Oakward?
The Vice Chancellor of the Academy.
Yeah, but I'm also
Keeper
black
of the
too.
Seer's
So.
ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Wait, hold on. I missed. That was important. What?
Whose majesty?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. He's locked himself in his... You will find the chamber right next to the... But he has locked the...
Okay, so what do...
Do you know how an exchange of souls can...
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me
Just
as
say you
simply as
don't know.
can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within
Oh,
lies
God.
our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Ah, just a thought.
And that Mr. Yes says the voice acting is off, his mouth is out of sync. If that's your biggest problem with this game, you should probably buy it immediately because there's a lot more than that that's wrong with it.
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait.
Two
This is
things at
dangerous.
the same
Why?
time.
If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something
Two
I don't
chicks
know?
at the same
We are not the future
Yes.
slaves, and I don't see any alternative.
And Lisa
What
with the
exactly
wise
can be
words
used
of
as a
Joggle Duck.
focus?
You'll need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, finger that associates the ring with the target. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
About
So
some...
if I put this ring on his dick,
I'll be back. Much better now.
Hmm.
Wonder if I break it and
Percy,
give it back to him. Hey, you
Yeah.
want it
must
back?
I always...
the only thing that can defeat the bad guy is a hat full of wine.
Yes.
Oh God. You know, I miss this cynicism.
Yeah.
You know, everything's been too happy for the last few days. Can we just be unhappy for a change? Okay, where's the I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do with any of this? What is my goal?
No. Goal was from Deponia. This is a different game.
Hey,
I don't think...
they don't even give him the dignity of a name. They just call it Dead Body.
Yes.
Well, that's actually his name. It's a coincidence.
What, like Clue? Call him Mr.
Yeah.
Body?
In one of the Ace Attorney games, one of the victims is called Dead Man. Like Deidmann is his name. And it's obviously just pronounced Dead Man.
Okay, I won't lie to you. I genuinely have no idea. Because I know that theoretically I'm supposed to bait the crow somehow. I have no idea how. I have no idea where this event is supposed to take place. I just don't know.
Do you want me to just tell you?
Yes, I want you to tell me, Terry.
Go back to Gwynling's house, which I guess is this place.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a painting that you need the magnifying glass for.
What's written here? The print is...
Oh, okay, hold on.
What's written here?
Oh, they made an animation for it and everything.
Raven's Peak. What does that mean?
means comb your hair.
Yeah.
Oil lamp. Tripod.
It's perfect.
Okay. It's perfect where it is.
Hey, do you know where,
Right,
No,
I'll
you
leave
don't?
you.
Thank you.
Point? No. Maybe we gotta ask, the nerdy guy. The nerdy homo.
Okay.
That's like the perfect name for a gay bookstore. The nerdy homo.
There you go.
I think that society should go back to bullying people who are different from them.
Oh, definitely.
You want this ring?
I don't think he does.
Why
That's
is
what
there
I've
an
been saying
alligator
the
on
whole
the top
time.
bunk?
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, you've got the ears tablet. I mean, that's what he's saying. Does that do anything?
Hold on. Hey, you want this tablet?
Either the Magister wants someone or the crows make him spit.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta make the crows attack him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know about Raven's Peak?
We have to. Does the name Ravens Gwynling scribble?
That isn't the name of a mount. Perhaps you'll find a hint in the ethnographic section of the library.
I'll be back.
The what?
Just go.
It's going to be geography, yeah.
Yeah.
Ravens. Here, and on this page, Magician Dorota has.
Excellent.
Yay! Well,
Man,
maybe
that
we
is a
should.
really efficient library.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we should just make sure we've exhausted all the dialogue with this guy
We have to
because half the story has been.
What? I'll be
Nah,
back.
forget it. I think we did all that already.
I mean, you have a bloody pitchfork.
Yeah. Sure.
We could kill everyone in this story, but we choose not to because this illusion
Garen is
of
dead.
goodness.
Yeah, it's because Garen's a faggot.
Yeah.
And Blue Eyed Scream says the main character does have an odd head shape.
Okay.
Go to the phrenology section of the library.
Yes.
No, the game doesn't want you to look at those books.
Good.
Hey, do you? No, you don't.
I'll leave you. Thank
Good.
Fucking idiot.
I like the idea of retro phrenology, where if you change the bumps on someone's head, you change the person. So the guy just hits people on the head with a mallet to change their personality.
No, it's getting hit on the head lessons in here.
Put your hands like this and go, wow.
Put your hand there. No, now. Wah! Stop hitting
No.
me.
Wow.
Is that Monty Python?
Yes.
You don't remember the argument clinic?
No. I've only seen a little of the show.
We'll have to fix that.
Okay, what the shit? Let's do the dialogue
Read all the books
option
again, just
yeah.
in case.
Fucking...
Raven. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the Stone Oak Forest. And on this page, Magician Dorota has drawn the way to the magic harp.
Excellent.
Okay, so you need the magic harp, I suppose.
Yeah, but we can't seem to access it through the whatever.
Hmm.
And hold on, is there anything?
I guess read all the books, talk to the fairy guy again,
Are those
see if something.
Yay, research.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this well?
I don't think the books are going to help us. And I know there's nothing here, but I need to, make myself feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, they're both
And
grey, so you can't do anything.
So where did it say this magic harp is?
in the forest on a mountain. Now, yeah, there's nothing
It leaves
here.
the city.
Yeah, hold on. Well, that leads to here. So they both of these ways lead to the same location. Well,
Perfect.
that's just goddamn confusing.
Yeah.
It's like a hallway in a Scooby-Doo chase.
Yes, exactly.
Closed trunk.
Yeah.
Open trunk.
I get it.
Why is there no option to go to this stupid mountain anywhere?
Hmm.
Where's the mountain?
Good.
Terry. Help me, Terry. Help me!
Uh,
Help me!
all it says is to read the books and talk to the fairy guy. And then eventually you say goodbye to the scholar and go to Raven's Peak.
Oh, okay. So I have to read all of the books all over.
Yeah, seems to be.
You have got to be shitting me.
New quest. Get a library card.
Yes.
The fairy scholar
The
has
problem is people were taking the books out of the library without
the
library cards. But not to worry,
in order to be if
the
only
head guy was caught and disciplined. The
perhaps I
fatal
can find
beating.
some
Don't bother. Magistra.
Damn. Perhaps on a different. Here's some. It is said then they until some, but though. Why?
That side just sums up
Effort
the
at
game.
first, but he was
Yeah.
the third. I don't have. Ray. There's something
And
about
isn't
a
that
battle
sweet?
near
Duck
the
Dog says
not a
you're his
word about.
favorite turd.
Oh,
There's
joy.
a note about this. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance. How did he gather? Was he a druid? He seemed the examiner. 101. About mighty or about as the common. I know. Here, the mountain, and on this.
Excellent.
Did you get it?
Well, you got an achievement. I suppose
We
now you
have
can
to
talk to
talk.
Giacomo.
What?
What exactly?
Who's?
The vice is locked him. You will find it, but he is locked.
Do you know?
That's a diff.
Please, Jacob.
Well, every instance. One way. What?
Would it be? We.
Interest the. I'm a.
What?
You'll have that. Now we...
What magic word
It shouldn't be too personal a word, or else the seer will... It shouldn't be too complicated so that we ourselves won't forget it. At best, it should be something that is uttered easily, but at the same time, something the seer doesn't expect from you.
How about
Nigger.
Satinav?
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
I don't
There
know.
you go.
I think the seer can guess that.
What do you...
Vanitas is Satinav
But
backwards.
yes,
Oh my god.
one would... What? You'll have that?
I'll be back.
Well, okay, so can we go out now?
Yeah, because this says that the scholar and Garen change the magic word. Garen says farewell to the scholar. Garen travels to Raven's Peak. So I'm assuming there's a way to do it.
Maybe now that I've decided on the magic word, now I have to read about Raven's Peak, and then he'll travel there, which would be really
Maybe.
It would be really stupid.
That's
But
probably the solution then.
Yeah.
You always visit that guy.
I don't know why. I don't know why I do anything. What's
Turns
the
out you're
purpose of
supposed
this?
to buy a bus ticket to Raven's Peak.
I don't need... Right. Here, the mountain, and on this...
Excellent.
Well, what does he say there? Does it give a clue as to how to get there?
We have to...
No.
No. Oh, well
Departure.
now.
There it is.
So I read about it, then I mysteriously forget about it, then I talk to this asshole for a few minutes, and then I have to read about it again, and then I have to talk to this asshole again in order to get to the stupid...
I'm ready to go to the Raven's Peak to free Nuri. I'll bait the Raven with the artifact he so desperately wants.
lose it.
Then I'll kill him, or flee with Nuri.
I don't know, Garon. Certainly it is useless to him without the new magic word, but how do you want to set the trap for him?
He is a raven. I am a bird catcher. I'll come up with something.
I'd like to have your self-confidence. So, this is goodbye then.
So you have
May
to
the
rescue a
stars of the
fairy from a
worlds
bird?
And all the fairies'
Yep.
luck be with you.
Farewell.
Farewell, and keep away from the harp strings. Touching them destroys the human spirit.
Thanks for your help, Giacomo.
Because of course it does.
Mr. Yes says this game is retarded. Mr. Yes.
They say time heals.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Sudden loud narrator.
And then you skipped all the
I'd better lay
backstory.
low. You will not keep me, even if I have to break both your necks.
Yes, if we'd watched the cutscene, maybe we'd know what was going on.
Well, yes, but it was loud and annoying.
The stronghold didn't resist the siege machines for long. I'd better lay low.
You didn't think to, like, bring a coat or anything?
Why would
Why?
we need that?
Can't have been dead for long.
Okay, we got a horse cadaver, projectiles.
Why, that thing weighed almost 3 pounds.
The mechanism still works, but it's all frozen, and the bolted lever that locks into the cogwheel has been removed.
Now we gotta find a lever.
And Tall Person says, don't worry, you're at the final part of the game.
Something's jammed.
Okay, so it's
And,
frozen.
Very
wants
good.
to know if you
Ice is
prefer Night
coming
of the
off.
Rabbit or this.
Now it should be working. Without a bolted lever locked into the cogwheel, I can crank all I want.
Well, not too much, you might get arrested.
I've had better.
I've had better ideas than
Of
just
course.
cranking out in the open.
Don't crank it
Sophia
over
will
the horse's
understand.
cadaver. That's just disgusting.
This piece of skin should suffice.
For what?
It can't have been
You know what they
decorated.
say. You know what they say. Don't beat off a dead horse.
Yeah, that is
I don't
true.
need any
You
more.
shouldn't do that.
Let me just casually rip open this dead horse. Wait, can you get inside like a tauntaun?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this isn't gonna smell very nice.
Yeah. Um, and to answer to you, I would prefer Night of the Rabbit over this.
Uh, what were
Maybe
you?
it's just maybe it's just recency bias where this is currently annoying me, whereas Night of the Rabbit was in the past. But I don't remember disliking Night of the Rabbit to the extent that I dislike this game.
What would happen if I'm just curious. I'm just gonna throw this out there. What would happen if I left right now and never came back? How long would you stick it out?
The, as in, you just
Like
left the video
I
game.
just left this house. I left the country. I went to Mexico, and I worked the rest of my life making matchboxes.
Good. I mean, I'd probably keep chat company for a while, and then once it became clear you weren't coming back, I'd just, you know, log off and then go do other things, and then apologize to chat. I guess I don't know.
I mean, if you're leaving forever, I might as well make sure that your channel gets banned.
That's true.
That is an excellent point. Although I have to say you kind of failed considering that Quippers never got banned. And you tried real hard to ban that one, you fucking failure piece of prick shit.
Well,
That's
we've
that,
got another
Now
chance
it should
coming
be-
up in June.
yeah, that's tough talk considering I got
mechanism
2
still
more
works.
chances.
That's right. You got next Sunday, the June 1st, and
And
the
the bolted
following
lever.
Sunday, the 8th. So, Quipper's coming back for reunion.
And Tall Person says you dislike this game, but it got a sequel. I'm like,
I know I gotta see.
A
Hey,
So,
mechanism
so
Jack,
did
look,
Star
I-
Wars.
bolted-
I didn't like
Jack,
that
look,
either.
I found these shells on the beach.
Yes. And I'm just innocently assuming it means 8,647.
Mhm.
What sinister meaning could that have?
There are too many of them.
Okay, so I can't go out there. Have to make this thing work somehow, so I don't. Everything I have must be right here, and it has to do with these two objects. I need some sort of latch or whatever. And I don't need the horse cadaver. There are two things on the screen.
Hmm.
What if we just leave him long enough so he freezes to death?
Oh, that'd be very nice.
So he just looks like that horse.
I did actually
Without
play a
bolted
game where
lever
that was a
locked into the
solution to a
cogwheel, I can
puzzle
crank
where
all I want.
if you just wait long enough, the guy dies and you win.
Isn't that a
Now it
thing in one of the Metal Gear
Now.
games?
Huh?
Yeah, it's that too.
Wherever
But
did I...
the one I'm thinking of is the witch's
No.
house, where the witch is actually badly injured. So if you just do nothing for like an hour, the game just ends and you win.
Nonsense. Why on earth? Gwynley. Now it should be working. What for? Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Huh? I'd rather...
Good.
That doesn't... It isn't gonna... What for?
I hope there's someone off screen just watching him.
Yes.
It doesn't work. Huh? It doesn't work that way. Huh? What? I could crank it all day.
Yeah.
And now he just falls to the ground having a seizure.
Oh, I'm starting to lose it, fellas. It's happening. Oh God. Okay, let's see.
What
Can
can
I
you
throw
do to
this
the
at
poor
them?
Lure them
creatures?
onto. Then I'll smash the ice to pieces.
Ah.
You grunted when you picked up a little shot put thing. How are you
Wherever
going
did I?
to smash the ice?
Well, by putting the shot put thing in the catapult, I assume.
I'd better lay low.
He said loudly.
Yeah. I had better not call attention to myself.
Out of reach.
They don't suspect a thing. So what's this, what's the crow's evil plan?
I think that he is trying to get the ring so that he can transfer himself, his whatever into a body, into a human body, so he can be a human again. And that would be bad.
That's pretty transphobic.
Yeah.
And hello
Now
to
it should-
Tyr. Tyr, you joined us at a great time because I have no fucking idea what to do.
Yeah.
Terry,
Tyr, you met us at a very strange time in my life.
Yes.
then the raspberries start playing in the background. No, wait, no, that's the pixies. My bad.
Yeah.
It basically says the mechanism is completely frozen. Use the flintstone and tinder on the mechanism.
What? But
Now it should.
You mean looking at it and clicking on it, it doesn't do anything?
Then
Mechanism and the bolted lever that locks into the cogwheel has been.
okay, this is confusing. So see a dead body, horse's dead body. Yeah. Go back down. See another catapult at the left. Distract the creatures by using the disassemble spell on the raven statue. There we go.
By using the what?
The spell that
is
makes
for
things
you.
break. Yeah.
oh, you made it break by not doing anything.
But now they're all walking onto the ice. See?
I feel like you could have just thrown a pebble.
Today I'll be. That's all my.
Well, no. Now that you've moved the creatures out of the way, you can get to the other catapult, the one that's
Oh, okay,
the one
okay, I
that's
see.
stopping you from accessing. Yeah, the broken one.
I see, I see.
So you probably take the lever off of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Lever and nothing else. And hey, the next 6 minutes is in chat. Hey, Six.
Hey, Six.
Would
You will not even if.
I'm gonna send Six a link because we should invite more people to this shit show.
Yeah.
There's never enough people here. I'm going to die. I'm going to
No,
die.
I don't think you can die in this game. I think you're fine.
I'm gonna die in this game, Terry.
No,
It's
I'm
all
dying.
over.
The lever goes with this cogwheel.
Never again to romp in the fens and spinneys.
Oh God.
Hello, I'm the ice cream man.
Uh,
Oh, please just tie that around your neck and
Unfortunately,
pull the
this thing,
lever.
You need a sling, which is probably going to be the horsehide, yeah.
yeah.
these will have to do for one single shot.
If you had one shot, one opportunity.
Yeah, I was
Mom
thinking that
spaghetti.
I always wanted to do that.
Crank it all day.
too. Yeah. Oh, you killed him.
Well, that was pretty anticlimactic.
A little bit.
It was so amazing that they ran out of an animation budget.
Yeah.
Couldn't even have like a triumphant sound effect or something.
Yeah. The animator had a heart attack.
Like, did the catapult have a silencer on it?
I guess so, yeah.
What did I just pick up? I don't even know. He didn't even specify. Broken sacrificial pole. Oh, that should be useful. Got to pick that up.
From animals.
Okay. Now let's move into here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we got an achievement.
Now it's everything or nothing.
The James Bond game?
How are we still going? It's been an hour. How have we made almost no progress at all?
Those beasts
Yeah.
guard the way.
Have you seen your streams?
They guard the entrance.
Fair point.
This horrible... My mind can't take...
And
but I have...
apparently Six is eating tuna. And presumably that means he will not be joining us.
Six is
Perhaps the
eating
meat will
tuna.
lure
So
the
who's
crow,
the
but I'd have
who's
to
the
attach
lucky
it to
lady?
something so that...
Yeah.
First I... Nuri, I'm coming.
Yuri.
Nuri, I'm coming.
Time to feed the
I'm
crows.
coming!
Please, don't. Chosen one!
I'm coming!
Chosen one!
But I'd have to attach it. No, what use is that? Perhaps the meat will lure, but I'd have to attach it.
So that is easily seen.
I'm not sure. Why should... I'd better not.
You probably just
Oh, there's
put it
a
in
pile
the
of rubble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we stick it in the pile of rubble, I guess.
There you go.
Holy shit, you were carrying that?
You don't just carry dead horse meat wherever you go.
And like a pole, like the size of.
Oh my god!
Ah! Ah! Oh, just
Well,
leave.
now we know why he was coming. He's having sex.
Just see how long you could leave it like that.
Yeah. And I agree with Duck Dog. Fuck hearing his stupid, ridiculous name.
They didn't even bother with the.
Okay, well, you made the icicle fall. I'm sure that helps. My arm is too short.
Apparently, she has a terrible grip.
This fight is so intense that they can't even bother with audio.
Well, they blew the
Oh, I
music
thought you
budget
muted
on
it because it was
on
too
that
loud.
sting.
This is for you, Pink Floyd.
I really hope my last words aren't, "This is for you, meat fly."
Ah, you're on the other side.
gone through to the other side.
And look, it's a harp being played by a fairy.
Clearly, that fairy just got done playing this game.
Yes.
Can't you see? It's me, Garon. Garon, the harp. Yes, I wanted to paint a green sky for you, but the sounds of the harp make every color black. I'll take you away from here, somehow.
Oh,
I even see a red door, and I want to paint it black.
yes.
Don't fall
bother,
that bad,
Catcher.
catcher. Oh, sorry. There is no salvation, blah blah blah. Never. Yes! It's a shame that I am who I am. That I see what I see, and that I have to do what has to be done. You're asking for sympathy? Har!
Hurrah!
Horror! And pray tell, what is that? I was once promised eternal life, but all I got was the prospect of a painful death. But this cannot be my fate. The gods have one more task for me to fulfill. There is a reason I was blessed with the gift of seconds. That's why I mustn't die. But die is what you shall do. I'll pluck you and stuff you. Think about your next step wisely, birdcatcher.
It may be your last.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Did the game just has out on the audio? Is it just broken?
I think the audio is just broken. Because
Got
of course
you got the crow
of-
monologuing.
Yeah, that's
Let
really
my
the
people go.
yeah, that's really the ultimate like breaking of this game is that the crow just goes on forever and ever, which it has been to an extent.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that mist cut off at half the screen?
Dude, do you really need to question? This is the game, man. This is what we paid for. What did you do to Nori? Let her go.
Oh man, if Harpo shows up to play this,
The harp has consumed her.
Harpo could play it too. That's the crazy thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
They could fucking all of them could probably play it. What do you want with the ring? Will your spirit occupy my body? Her indeed. Wouldn't that be sweet irony?
Isn't it ironic?
It's like rain on your wedding day. Like 10,000 spoons, and all you need is a knife.
And a gas. Hurrah, hurrah.
You
I
should have been a
didn't-
voice actor, Jack.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Harumph.
You watch your
Harumph, I
ass. No, no, there must be another way. Useless thoughts, Nighthair. I've long since your decision. You will extend your hand and give the ring
Why does
to
he
me.
sound like one of the Monty Python guys playing a woman?
Give it to me.
They all fat. Give it to me.
He's
I didn't
not
vote
the,
for you.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
So,
Okay, we got crows, harp, and the raven. Let's break the harp. Let's
I thought you were supposed to give him the artifact, which is booby trapped or something.
It's not though. Hold on. It's
No, there must be another
No.
way. That's all he says.
No, there must be another way. I'm coming,
Yeah.
Nuri.
Feel the cold steel.
okay. We can leave.
We can talk to Neri some more.
Yeah,
Might that
fuck
be
Nuri.
exciting?
Leave her.
We can share our thoughts on the crows. All this just to have a glance at the future and to avoid your own death.
Hmm.
Don't give up, Nuri. I'm sorry I lied to you. Don't worry. Imps. I like imps.
Okay. Cheer up, Nuri. You know what they say. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad.
Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing your last gristle, don't grumble.
Don't grumble.
Give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. I can't whistle. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, then you're fucked.
Yeah. I wanted you to come here. The Birdman promised me.
Birdman of Alcatraz?
Yeah. Just
Uh,
stab her. Just stab Nuri.
yeah, just
Do
stab
it.
Nuri. You,
Bonehead.
you.
The focus.
I'll use
I'll
Nuri's
use
tears as
tears
the
as
focus for the artifact.
artifact.
This is the same way the seer used the feather to project himself. Whatever.
Of course.
Artifact with Nuri's tears on the crows.
Mind if I collect your tears? There's got to be a better way.
Hurrah!
Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true.
Hurrah!
Yes.
You never meant to let me go again. Be mad at the gods, thine hair, blah blah blah.
Every lot they fall. But what do your woes or those of a fairy mean compared to all the lives I could save?
Provoke prophecy.
Lonely bird, boron. Isn't that a
Yeah,
chemical?
Borax.
Where did that even come from?
You're just making shit up now, aren't you?
The keeper of time, the 13-horned, the chain giant. Do you
still not understand, birdcatcher? The 13-horned has no dominion over me. There's no keeper of time.
There
There
is
is
no
no
Satinav.
Oh no, he said the word. That's our word for the day.
roll credits. She's turning black.
I think the raven, like the people like
was free. And Geron returned to Andergast with her. No one there even knew
Beat the
of his
game,
great
guys!
deed. But he didn't mind. The crows had vanished, and so had the dark dreams.
So is the
And
chick in the
soon,
crow's body?
The land fell
Yeah.
into a blissful sleep again.
God damn it, just fix your fucking games. Jesus Christ. Just
A game by Franziska Reinhardt, so that's who you have to thank.
unbefucking-leavable.
Your girlfriend's a bird now, so you gotta fuck a bird.
Yep,
Yeah.
naturally.
And what happened to the bad guy?
He got turned into the statue of Nuri, I think.
I think that something happens when mortal people touch the harp and they, like, die or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I think we all learned a valuable lesson today.
Yes.
Don't play the harp.
Yeah, the harp is lame. Harp is the lamest instrument. It's not.
Yes.
It's not even gay. I wouldn't even gay it.
Yeah.
Oh boy! And if you've been following us on this little journey, thank you for bearing with the technical difficulties of the inferior Daedalic team.
And if you enjoyed our playthrough of this game, stop it. Get some help.
Why is this still happening? I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Had a long day. It was fun, but I'm tired now. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys.
Why?
And
Why?
Mr. Yes says, so what's next? Well, I guess what's next is Jack picks another game and we play it next week.
Well, this does have a sequel, right?
It does.
Yeah, yes, thank you for bringing that up, you wonderful person, you.
But so does the Inner World, and we didn't play the Inner World's sequel immediately after the Inner World. So
yeah,
we'll put the sequel on the to-do list. It'll get played in 6 or 7 years.
Maybe we can play the Inner World sequel next.
If you really need more golf in your life, I'm sure that is going to be a wonderful experience.
The Inner World 2, The Return of Gorf.
The Gorf Strikes Back.
Yes.
Gorf Strikes Back.
Wrath of Gorf.
Golf harder.
The Search for Gorf.
Yes. Blue White Screen says, Victory, what was the game about? I don't know.
We beat a bird.
The game
Yeah, something like that.
Blue-Eyed Scream, the game was about the power of friendship.
We stopped a bird from transitioning into a fairy.
There you go. Mr. Yes says, play Leisure Suit Larry. I think you can die in that game. I don't know if that's a good idea, but some of the later Leisure Suit Larry games, sure, that probably would work.
Yeah. And did anyone want to share any parting thoughts on this game in particular? Where does this game rank on the list?
Very close to the bottom for me.
I mean, we can't do that for all of them. Otherwise, they'd all be close to the bottom.
I don't know. Like, it wasn't trying to be funny, which made it easier to laugh at.
Yeah, it wasn't trying to be funny. It wasn't trying to be cute.
No.
Which I kind of appreciate, because sometimes they try and be cute, and that's kind of irritating in its own way. It was trying to be whimsical with the fantasy elements, and it did have a lot of annoying names, which is an enormous turn-off for me. Nothing turns me off of a story more than having to memorize like 80 different names that are brought up once.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just recency bias where this is fresh in my mind of just how irritating it was. But yeah, I really didn't like this one.
Do you want to know what the best story ever was? 12 Angry Men. No name memorization necessary. Everyone gets numbered.
Yeah.
Like the
See,
prisoner.
when you say 12 Angry Men, I remember an ad for a taxi company where they said 12 Angry Men was a movie about 12 men who forgot to book a premiere cab.
No,
And then they said The Dirty Dozen, another movie about 12 men who forgot to book a premiere cab.
I agree. Movies where people get numbered are best. That's why I like Schindler's List.
Yes.
God damn it, you bastard. But yeah,
You didn't have to remember their names.
Yeah, true.
in terms of confusing, yes, this game had a lot of confusing elements to it. Um, but it was at least helped somewhat by the fact that things would get highlighted if a combination was appropriate. I think that the only reason that I really kind of lost it and started asking Terry for help towards the end was because the story was just so fucking ludicrous that I just stopped caring entirely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
if
I checked out of the story like 2, 3 streams ago.
if I had even slightly more interest in the story that I was playing through, maybe I would have given it a little more effort. But as it was, I just
Wanted it
didn't
to win.
care. I just wanted it to end.
Yeah.
So I would say that this wasn't quite Night of the Rabbit bad.
Night at the Roxbury.
Yes, Night of the
The
Roxbury. Uh, it was admittedly close though. It was kind of bad. It was kind of
yeah.
really bad. I think that this was worse than the Inner World, but better than Night of the Rabbit.
There you go.
There you
And
go.
there's a game that I really want to like buy for you just so you have to play it.
Well, I'm not. I'm not going to promise that I play something just because you buy it for me. I have about a billion games already.
Now those are the rules.
No, I think if you mean played on stream, then it's got certain conditions, like it has to have a windowed mode and all sorts of things. Because
Yeah,
I think that's why he wasn't able to do Jack Orlando was because it didn't do windowed mode, so he just couldn't make it work for the stream.
yeah. It needs to be in windowed mode, and it can't have a permadeath state because I'm not playing the game more than once because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. This isn't a point and click adventure anyway.
Okay.
Oh,
A-
then it's not
And
even the right format.
and it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Okay, well, why don't you just tell
Is
me
it
what it
Mount Your
is?
Friends? Because I don't want to play Mount Your Friends.
Is it Super Seducer? Because
No.
I'm not playing Super Seducer for this stream. Although I
So
mean,
you're gonna betray me as well, Jack.
I'm fed up with this world.
don't touch me, motherfucker.
And Stick says he liked Rufus more than this guy, and he hated Rufus. I mean, I like Rufus because he's not meant to be a likable character. I like you're meant to think he's a scumbag, and
Yeah,
I think he did that well.
Rufus is such a dirt bag that he kind of loops back around to being likable again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, sometimes he tries too hard to be, you know,
Yeah,
like
I
funny and all that.
yes, that's true, and I would say that sometimes he tries too hard to be a dirt bag, and it just comes across as mean spirited.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, but I think in general, I enjoyed Rufus as a lead because you weren't meant to sympathize him. He was meant to be detestable.
Yeah. Anyway, uh, I think that we've said all that needs to be said about this game, and this game has said about 3 times more than needs to be said about this game.
True.
So, in that case, I'm gonna call it there. Did you have any parting words, you two?
Play Super Seducer. The world needs it.
Let me tell you all about my plan. You see, I am a bird, and I will put my soul in this thing.
I have a body, and I will transfer my soul to the body. And
I have a dream.
your attempts to stop me will be futile. Hawk, 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 hawk.
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Hurrah! Okay, get the fuck out, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.